Live from Fox 30, this is Action News at 10. Coverage you can count on.
Tonight, two big developing stories. Two young girls taken too soon. Now the bigger picture unfolds in the murder of Summer Thompson, and family and friends, they come together to remember 17-year-old Makia Coney. But first, your first alert. Snow, snow, and more snow. It is coming down as far south as Waycross, Georgia. We will take you there live in just a moment.
The southern states are getting a good dosing of the white stuff. You can see the snow coming down in Atlanta late today, and that made things a little hairy for drivers there. And check out parts of Louisiana. This is the town of Fluker, where they got enough snow for kids to do a little sledding. That's always fun for kids.
And closer to home, we are trying to dry out tonight. More than a month's worth of rain fell across Jacksonville today alone, and now we are bracing for more cold. And so we start tonight here in the First Alert Weather Center, where first, he told us all about it before it even happened.
He has, and he's used the term bone-chilling cold to describe what we can expect tomorrow.
Of course, the airlines, they have canceled hundreds of flights as the snow piles up across the south.
Yeah, but it's not all bad news for families in the southern states tonight. Check this out. These guys in Alabama, yeah, they actually got enough snow to make a snowman, if we could see it there. Well, they're actually catching snow with their mouths. Not quite that much snow tonight in Waycross and Blackshear, but it's enough to put a smile on a few faces around here. Team coverage takes us to Ware County now, and that's where we find Action News' Carl Torp. Carl.
Yeah, that's right. Just check out the ground here in Waycross, Georgia. Look, all the snow has melted. Actually, it didn't really stick. It rained for much of the night. But Waycross, Georgia, I'm Carl Torp, Action News.
I can see you're loving it, Carl, and we especially like the slow motion there.
We got to slow it down because it looks a lot like rain. But when you slow it down, then you kind of get that snow effect. I know it looked like rain, but I am quite certain that was snow, folks. That was snow.
We believe you. We could see it for ourselves. All right, Carl Torp reporting live. And remember, when you see the weather, snap a picture and send it in. This snow-covered cars was sent in tonight from David in Ware County, Georgia. Yeah, that's snow there. It's a pretty good one. And you can upload your own photos at actionnewsjax.com. Just look for the See It, Snap It, Send It link. Stay with Action News and actionnewsjax.com for continuing coverage. And we're on snow patrol in Ware County. We'll check back in just ahead at 10:30.
We are following some breaking news right now from the north side of Jacksonville.
Right now, a woman is being rushed to the hospital after police say half of her body has been burned. Action News' Chauncey Glover is at her home and joins us with details. Chauncey.
Well, Mark, police have left the scene now. The crime reporting live on the city's north side. I'm Chauncey Glover, Action News.
Now to a story that just keeps developing. Justice for Summer Thompson. Now we know the man considered a person of interest in her kidnapping and murder won't be back in Clay County until at least next week. Tonight, 24-year-old Jared Harrell is behind bars in Meridian, Mississippi. Right now, he's being held on 29 counts of child pornography. We know the earliest he will see a judge in Mississippi is Tuesday. Monday is a holiday. Detectives in Clay County, they have wrapped up their search of this home on Gano Avenue. Police believe Harrell was living there when Summer Thompson disappeared last October. It's the same street where she was last seen alive. And tonight, once again, the community is coming together to support her family. Action News' Leslie Corsi has our story tonight from that community.
People who knew Jared Harrell say they should
and believe in hope.
That was Leslie Corsi reporting, and the person of interest in this case, Jared Harrell, first popped up on law enforcement's radar in August of last year. That's when his roommates turned him in for having child pornography on his computer. But
the search warrant for that computer wasn't served until October 9th, and Summer disappeared 10 days later. Today, Clay County's Sheriff Rick Beasler released this statement. I have the utmost confidence in the team working these cases and know for a fact that everything that could be done was done in regards to completing the Harrell child porn investigation. Well, now tonight, that same man is a person of interest in Summer's murder. But his family tells Action News there's no way he could have done it. Team coverage continues now with Kristen Cosby in Meridian, Mississippi.
The snow is starting to turn into water here in Meridian, but Kristen Cosby, Action News.
Harrell is expected to go before a judge on Tuesday. Then he would be extradited back to Clay County to face those charges of child porn. You know, Summer's story has touched so many of us.
That's right. Tonight, those who didn't even know her are offering their prayers and support to her family on our website. Wild Dragonfly says it makes me sick to know that these deranged animals are out there stalking our children. They need to be locked away. If you have any words of support that you'd like to share, head to our website, actionnewsjax.com, and click on the comments link. And stay with Action News and actionnewsjax.com for continuing coverage of Justice for Summer.
Well, thin may be in, but what if having a little meat on your bones wasn't unhealthy?
They would say I'm unhealthy, but my doctors always tell me very different.
Coming up, Action News is taking a closer look at the diet dilemma.
And tracking the winter storm that's been moving across the deep south the last couple of days and how it'll affect your weekend. Your first alert forecast in just a few minutes.
Coming up on Action News, a shadow is cast over the Olympic Games. A life cut short when a loser loses control.
After a quick scare, Bill is on the heel.
And as I said, I even did a couple miles on the treadmill today.
Action taken against those guards who had the nerve to stand by and watch as a girl was beaten down.
Well, I thought it was an earthquake.
A teen survived a bedtime nightmare.
When you see breaking